Yo, what is up everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be explaining to you guys what I do for my Fortnite warm-up. The first step is to actually get a hand towel and actually pour some water on it, make it get nice and damp. And then after every build or anything, you got to get your hands a little wet, make them like a little damp, and then you're good to go because you will be more clean and you will be more successful in all of your edits and everything. But before we get on to the second step, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button because we are less than 1,600 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subscribers, and I would like to hit 10K by the end of the year. So without further ado, let's get straight into the second step. Alright everybody, now for the second step, it's actually very simple. All we gotta do is go in here and we're gonna search up free build because we do want to go into a free building map. But not only do we want a free build, we want aim and all of that. We want the aim train, we need to get in the aim training. So we're gonna go ahead and load up this map right here and actually just warm up for the day. So let's do it. Alright guys, now that we have loaded into the game, there's actually one other step. So what you want to do is you actually want to get some music on. So right here, this is my Spotify playlist. You guys can search this up. Best edit songs. We're actually going to change the name to Best Fortnite Lock-In Songs. Okay? So you guys can actually just use this. It's public now. So by YTKKM89, you guys can go watch this. These are all my songs in here. I just have this on shuffle. 35-minute playlist, 15 songs, pretty good. So that's what we're going to be using today. First thing we got to do is just go into free build. That's the first one we do. Get that music turned on, good vibes. And now we got to get our wet towel. Hit it on our hands a few times. And just rub our hands on the air, rub them together. And then nice and clingy and ready to play for more grip. And now we just do our free builds. So of course I just hopped on, so my edits are a little bit buns. Builds. And then yeah, so sometimes we're going like here, so like we're going to 0.4. We'll go to nighttime. Make it look a little bit better. Alright, let's go. Just go ahead and just grab your towel real quick, just grab it. As you can see, like you guys can't see this, but I'm holding my towel right now, just tossing it around my hands, kind of squishing it a little bit. And a damp towel will last you around an hour. It depends on what climate you're in. Like if you're in a really cold room, it'll last you a while. It won't dry out as fast. But if you're in like a really hot room and like the sun's getting on it, it'll dry out pretty fast. So try and put it in a spot that's not gonna dry out really fast. And you can also put it around your neck if like you're hot. So it's multi-use. So yeah, that's pretty good. And now we've been playing for about 7 minutes. So normally like 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. Usually it's like 5 to 10 of just free building. And then we go back to the home. And then once you're here, we're going to the aim. Okay. So we really want to practice on our aim. And now we want to practice with things that are actually in the game. So we'll go with this. We'll go with the shotgun. And we'll go with this. And also the revolver, because why not? So this is pretty much what we want to do. Just long base, just long range. So really focus on that tracking. And guys, if you do need to, you can actually open Epic Games. And you can actually download a crosshair. So of course for me, I always sometimes use this. So if we go here, X, I usually like to use the circle one. So it's this. It's very small, but it works, okay? Like look at that. It may not look like it increases your aim, but you actually see through it better if it's more vibrant. So you want a more vibrant color, which is why I choose green. because it's not like it blends in with the grass or anything. Because it's against that white hit marker, which is very nice. And I'm personally one to pick up this AR, so this is actually very good for me. Alright. And then now once you're done with that, once you like think that you're done, like you're good to go, this one is angry bots, chat. This one, these are kind of hard. Just crazy. Alright. So that one, that's not that helpful. But the launch bots, these are so helpful. So this one's more long range, this one's shorter range. So we want to go long range. So yeah. And obviously your goal is to eliminate them. Eliminate the bot by the time it comes down. So guys, if you guys are wondering how I got so good, this is pretty much all that. And also just playing a lot. Playing a lot is not the most one. You need actually effort. Just effortless play is not going to get you the job done. Alright, chat. You need, like, really good playing. And make sure your music is loud enough where you can hear it, but you can still hear other audio. So yeah, chat. Alright, and then for the very last thing in here, what we're going to do, because we are going to go to another map, we're going to go into peace control, chat. Peace control, bro. Alright, chat. So we're going to start off with usually, like, level 4. Alright, chat. It's pretty easy. So it's like super easy to do, but it is sometimes challenging. So these are harder. So yeah. Super simple. Super simple, super easy. And then now, what we're going to do is we're going to go return to lobby. So, that was a total of about a 15 to 20 minute warm-up. Sometimes I'll do longer. Like I said, sometimes I'll do longer. But yeah, and then all we're going to do is we are going to play one game of Reload. And then we will switch to Reload Ranked, or we'll play one game of Battle Royale and one game of Battle Royale Ranked, just depending on what we're going to play. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And that's how my Fortnite warm goes. Peace out, guys.